Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. This is Ms. Rida Asif, your mathematics teacher for this session from SM Public Academy Campus 9. I hope you all are fine at home. My dear ones, again in class 8, we are going to start with the chapter, the topic which we are going to start. The topic is set. The book, the prescribed book is Mathematics for class 9. We are going to discuss this book for this section. Inshallah, by tomorrow we are going to start properly our work in maths class for copy 1. Again, in maths class for copy 1. Today, I want you all to keep your loose sheets or your any notebook in front of you, and you can write down the important points. And by tomorrow, we are going to start the proper work. We are going to start the class work, and you have to share your work through your cameras by tomorrow. So, chapter number 1. Okay, Aisha. All right. So this is chapter number 1, set. What is a set? A set is a collection of well-defined class of distinct objects which are called its elements. Right? When we are collecting some elements and these elements are allowed to repeat. Okay, when we are collecting some elements and they are separated each other by commas, and these elements are not going to be repeated, that means this is called the distinct. Okay, when they are not allowed to repeat, it's called distinct. So these group of elements, these group of numbers, it's called a set. When we are collecting some numbers, when we are collecting anything, okay, when we are collecting in a form of group, it's called a set. Okay. Sets are usually denoted by capital letter, okay, capital A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Do you remember that the capital A, B, C till capital Z, this is called what? What is the name which we are using, which we use for capital A till Z? This is called what? Remember? Very good. Very good, Sheroz. This is called notation. Very good, Aisha. Very good. This is called the notation. Omar, I cannot understand your question. Can you write in a proper way? Omar, you are saying that you are not having your book right now. Okay. Which is kindly, the book stalls are now open. You can buy the book today. Okay. But tomorrow you must have your classwork copies with you. Okay. One thing, Ali Hassan, you are saying that my voice is slow right now. Everybody, Are you all having the problem? My voice is clear or not? Okay, my voice is clear. Acha, if you're having these kind of problem for the books, okay, but you must have your notebooks with you by tomorrow. Okay, no issue, no issue. Okay, I'm not asking you to just keep your books in front of you. I will show some pages. I will share the pages with you during the classes. Okay, now don't worry about that. Just focus on the lecture. Okay, so here, Umar, my voice is clear to everyone. You are having the problem. Okay? So kindly check out your device. Kindly arrange your classwork copies till tomorrow because we are going to start the classwork, proper classwork from tomorrow. Okay? Okay, Ari. Okay, Zohaib. Okay, Mirar, huh? Okay, I have given you all the answers of your questions. Now, please focus on the lecture. Okay? This is all about your problems. Now, please focus on the lecture. So, a set is a collection of well-defined class of distinct objects we have already discussed. These capital letters are called the notation and, okay, this represents the set and these are called the small a, b, c till z. They are called the elements. We cannot write down elements with the capital letters as we all know about that. Now, how can we represent the set? For example, capital X is equals to small x, comma, small y, small z. But the way in which this set is represented, this way is called what? Remember, this way of representing a set, this way is called tabular method, okay, or tabular form of a set. Okay, now here this capital X is what? This capital X is the notation and this small x, y, z, they are separated each other by commas and this enclosed within the curly bracket. These are called its element, a set having these three elements. Okay, a set having these three elements here x, y, z belongs to set X. Okay. Here, these three elements belong to this notation, the set X. Here we can say that small x belongs to set X, but we can't say that, okay, A belongs to set X. This is wrong. Okay, we can say that X belongs to set X, but we can say, if I say that small a belongs to set X, no. So we can say that A does not belongs to set X. And what? X belongs to set X. Okay? Clear everybody? Belongs to and does not belongs to. Now, set of numbers. Here we can see some important sets of numbers. Please remember that three ways are there in which the set can be represented: in tabular, in descriptive, and the third one is set builder form, set builder notation. Okay, set builder notation. Right now, here right now on the screen we can see sets of number are in descriptive and tabular form. Descriptive means the set is represented in the form of statement, set of all natural numbers. Okay? A set of natural numbers, what we have to memorize, what we have to remember. We have to remember that whenever the natural numbers are there, the numbers starts with 1. whenever the whole numbers are there, the whole number starts with 0. This is the difference between, this is the only difference between natural and whole. Okay? Whole starts with 0, natural starts with 1. That's it. Now, set of all integers means, set of all integer means it contains the positive numbers, it contains the positive numbers, it contains the negative, as well as it contains the 0. Okay? These are called the integers. Okay? Containing positive, negative, as well as 0. Right? Now, so one more thing. If I say that Z is their integer, and if I make this plus sign, okay, Z positive means only we are discussing the positive integers. We are not discussing the negative integers or 0. Okay, Z positive means only the positive integers are discussed in the form of set. Now, what about the odd numbers? Positive odd numbers, if we are discussing, it contains 1, 3, 5, and so on. Positive even number contains 2, 4, 6, and so on. Okay, this is so easy. We all know about the even odd numbers from class 2 and 3. That what are odd numbers? 1, 3, 5, and so on. What are even numbers? 2, 4, 6. Positive even numbers means 2, 4, 6, and so on. Okay. Now the next one, please memorize the set of prime and set of positive composite numbers. You can write it down in your any notebook. Please don't write it in your fair maths class for copy right now. Okay? We are going to start the work inshallah by tomorrow in maths class for copy. Okay? Exactly. So here P means prime, C means capital, C means composite. Prime numbers are the numbers 1 minute. Okay. Here students, what is the difference between prime and composite number? Raise your hand and give me the answer. Raise your hand everybody and give me the answer. Yes, Halima. Unmute yourself quickly. What are prime numbers?
Prime numbers are those who comes in the table of 1 and its own table.
Okay, very good. Having only, very good, Halima. Very good. Yes, what do you want to say here? Yes, Sheros?
This prime numbers prime numbers only come prime numbers only are only divisible in their own number as well as only in one and only in the table of 1.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yes, Ali. What about Ali? Yes.
Prime numbers are those numbers which are divisible by 2 numbers.
That means its own or
its
either
own
one.
And
yes.
One.
Very good. Very good. Right. So, Sumaya, here you can see the prime number 2, 3. Sumaya, unmute yourself. Yes, Sumaya. 2, 3, 5, 7. What will be the next prime number?
11.
Very good. And next? 11. Then?
13.
Very good. Okay. They are having only 2 factors, right? 13 having only 2 factors, 1 and 13. That's it. So it's a prime number. Okay? It's a prime number. Very good, Vijay. Very good. So Alina Farooq, you are raising your hand also. Alina, unmute yourself. Okay. Alina Farooq, so composite numbers are the numbers having more than 2 factors. Okay? Having more than 2 factors, that means 2 is not included, not 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, then not 11, then 12. Okay? So you must know that what are prime and composite number, what is the difference? What is the difference between these two numbers? Okay. It will help you to solve the question of the exercises further. Okay. So I hope that these sets of numbers are clear and you can describe properly. So how can we represent the set? Number one, we all know that number one is tabular, number two is descriptive, and number three is set builder notation. Tabular method, sets are enclosed within the braces and separated from each other by commas. Okay? For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or X, Y, Z, W, X, Y, Z, right? What is the rule? Number one, elements are not allowed to repeat. Number two, they are separated by commas. Number three, the braces must be the curly bracket. Okay? We are only allowed to use here curly bracket for the sets. We are allowed to make curly bracket. Okay? What are the three rules? What are the three rules? Elements are not allowed to repeat. Number two, commas. Number three, there must be the curly brackets. There must be the curly bracket. And one more thing. If we are using the alphabets, they must be in a small letter. Everything is clear? So this is called the tabular method, where elements are enclosed within the braces and separated each other by commas. In the end of the lecture, okay, I can ask you this question, that what are the rules? Can we repeat the numbers in tabular form? A capital is allowed or not? And which curly bracket, which braces we have to use in the set? Okay, so kindly note it down properly. The next one is descriptive method. The method in which we describe the set by means of statement. Okay? For example, set of whole number less than 8. We are describing the set. Okay? We are not discussing the numbers actually. We are just describing the set. That it's a set having whole numbers less than 8. Okay? This way is called descriptive method. This way is called descriptive method. We can write it in two ways, that either A is equals to set of whole number less than 8. Okay? And we can also say that a set of even number greater than 2 and less than 12. Okay? Set of whole number less than 8. This method is called descriptive method. This method is called descriptive method. Clear, everybody? Set builder notation. If I ask you to make a set of natural numbers till 1000, is it easy to write down in a tabular form? Is it easy to mention the set in a tabular form? Tell me. What will you do? You can write A is equals to 1 curly bracket. Sorry, I have to make the curly bracket over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it easy to write down each and every element in this way? It will become difficult. It will become difficult for you if the set is having so many numbers. Okay? So this method is used for that purpose. Okay? This is called the set builder notation, in which we are building a particular set and not listing all the elements. Okay? There's no need to write down all the elements. What we have to do in this? What is the rule of describing this set? What is the rule of writing this set? The rule here, we can see that here A is equal to curly brackets are used in the set, we all know. Okay? So X such that X, what is this? This is called such that. X such that X. X means elements. X shows you the elements. X such that X, this line is for such that, it is used to represent such that X belongs to natural number. Okay, what is the meaning of this line? This the line here which is written before the comma, this is telling you about that which set we are going to discuss. ठीक है, elements belong कर रहे हैं natural numbers से. ठीक है, so that means the set must be starts with 1. ठीक है, the set can be starts with 1 or it can be moves towards any limitation must be there. And बेटे after the comma here, this is the limitation is defined. ठीक है, this defines the limitation. I want the concentration right now. Everybody, concentrate, please. But please turn on your cameras, everybody. I want you all to turn on your cameras. Okay? So, Maya, X said that X belongs to natural number. Okay? This before comma, this defines you that which set we are going to discuss, and this is called the limitations. Okay? So natural numbers means that it starts with, हम foreign क्या करेंगे? We have to write A. If I have to convert this set in tabular into this set builder form into tabular form, I will write down capital A is equals to curly bracket open. Now natural number starts with 1, 2. Now here I have to check the limitations. Here X is, that means elements are less than 8. Less than 8 means Halima, 8 is included or not? 8 is not included. Very good. So I have to stop till 7. I have to stop till 7. Very good. Okay. So this defines you that we are discussing which kind of set, and this gives you the limitation. After comma, we are discussing the limitations. In the same way, X such that X belongs to, what is meant by W? W means whole number. Very good. Here I am looking at your videos. Please, आप यहाँ पे जो बोलेंगे, I can understand. Ali, W means Ali, Muhammad Ali. W means whole numbers. Yes, Ali. W means, where is Ali? Ali, please raise your hand. Muhammad Ali, where are you? Yes, Ali. Yes, Ali. Raise your hand quickly. Yes, Ali.
Yes.
Ali, X said that X belongs to W means
Whole numbers.
whole number, and X is less than equal to 5. Less than equal to 5 means what?
5 will include it.
Very good. 5 is going to be included. 5 is going to be included. So here I want Abdullah Shahid, please unmute yourself. Abdullah Shahid, unmute yourself. We did. Abdullah, unmute yourself. Iman Nasir, unmute yourself. Iman, but you have to sit properly in the class. You have to be attentive. This is not the way, na? If I am asking something, you have to unmute yourself and you have to give me the answer. Please unmute yourself and give me the answer. Next time, I will not mark your attendance if I ask the question and you are not giving me the answer. Okay? So whole number starts with 0. So less than or equal to 5 means that 5 is included. 5 is included. So we get the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Clear, everybody? 5 is also included. But what is called the finite set? We know about that. Finite means numbers are limited. When the numbers are limited. Okay? So what is a finite set? Having limited number of elements. Aisha Javed, unmute yourself right now. Aisha Javed. Aisha, are you there? Aisha, if I
Yes.
ask you that set of alphabets or set of natural number, which set is finite and which is infinite?
Which set of alphabets are finite?
Why?
Miss, because numbers are infinite.
Why the set of alphabet is finite? The reason
Miss,
is
because we can
yes, yes, we can count. We can. The numbers are limited, है ना? The numbers are limited. Very good. The numbers are limited. Very good. So that means this is set. This set is called finite set, right? And infinite set means set of natural number. Here we can see the example. Here A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. Here B is equals to A, B, C, D, E. ठीक है ना रमला? Set of natural number. ठीक है रमला? Set of natural numbers are infinite. We don't know the ending. ठीक है? Numbers of stars in the sky. Can we count them? Ramla, can we count them? Can we count all the stars in the sky? नहीं ना? What about you, Sada? Sada Zainab. Can we count the stars? Rabia, Alina Farooq. Can we count the stars? Amna Maqsood? No. That means they are infinite. Okay? So what is the difference? When the numbers are limited, finite. When they are unlimited, it's called infinite. Now, what about the null set? Is there any element which is less than 2 and greater than 5? ठीक है, कोई ऐसा नंबर है जो 2 से छोटा हो और 5 से बड़ा हो? कोई एक नंबर बता सकती है अलीना फारूक आप? Yes, Alina. Is there any number? Alina Farooq? No, exactly. ठीक है, तो there is no number. Yes, Ramesh, there is no number. So it's called a null set. Very good, Hania. It's called a null set. Now, what are called equal sets? Equal sets are if two sets having same elements. ठीक है? If two sets are having same elements, they are called equal sets. ठीक है? जैसे A containing A, B, C, D and B containing B, C, D, A. Elements are same, na? Adan, Ahmad, bete, please turn on your cameras. Ali, Asif, Arsalan, Saad, Arsalan, please, bete. Turn on your cameras right now. Hania, Ali Murtuza, Anamta. This is not the way. Asba, turn on your cameras. Saflan, you all are having your cameras right now. I want you all to turn on your cameras. This is not the way. Okay. Yes, Sheroz. Bete, when the elements are same, okay, they are called equal set. Okay, so simple. Here, in set A and set B, elements are all same. So this is called equal set. But we cannot say that B and C are equal. Okay? Why? Because elements are different. Okay? So equal sets कब होंगे? जब set containing the same elements. This is all about equal sets. Now what about equivalent set? Saflan, I want your camera open till tomorrow. Okay? You have to open your camera tomorrow. Otherwise, students, I will not mark your attendance. Please, you have to give me the response either through chat box. You have to give me the response by opening your cameras. And if I ask you to unmute yourself, ठीक है? आपको unmute करना है on the spot. This is not the way. Okay. So what are equivalent sets? Sheroz, equivalent sets means that the number of elements in one set is same as the number of elements in another set. Okay? That here 1, 2, 3, 4. A set A contain 4 elements and set B contain 1, 2, 3, 4. That the number of elements must be same. What about equal set? What about equal set? Equal sets means they are having same elements. Are you getting the difference? Equal set means same elements, and equivalent set means that the number of elements are same. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. If a set containing 4 elements in set A, if the set containing 4 elements in set B, okay? If there are 4 elements in set A and 4 elements in set B, that means they are both are equivalent. Okay? But, okay? If we can establish, okay, if the corresponding is established between their elements, that means the number of elements are same in set A and set B. For example, Adan, if set A contains 1, 2, 3 only and set B containing A, B, C, D, that means they are not equivalent. Equivalent कब होंगे? जब the number of elements are same. That means A containing 4 elements, B containing 4. And this sign here, we can see the sign. This is used for equivalence. Okay? So here the number of elements must be same. If A containing 4 elements, B must also contain 4 elements. Clear, everybody? Is it clear? Very good, Adan. Shabash. Saplan, is it clear? Now, students here, write the following set in tabular and set builder form. Set of positive integers greater than 8 and less than 15. Okay, you can solve quickly. You can just solve the question number 1 because we don't have that much time in your loose sheet, and share your answer quickly. Share your answers quickly. Okay, a set of positive integers greater than 8 and less than 15. In your loose sheet, kindly solve this question number 1. Okay. First, you have to write down the tabular form, and then you have to write the set builder form. Right? In your loose sheet. But tomorrow, inshallah, we are going to start the work in classwork copy, properly in the classwork copy, and you have to share your video and you have to share your work with me. Okay. Now I'm going to take your attendance right now. Kindly mention also in the chat box your name, your section properly. Okay. I'm going to take your attendance right now. And one more thing, if students, I ask your name, I call your name and I will not get your answer, I will not mark your attendance. Okay. Inshallah, less than 1 minute is there. I will check your work in your loose sheets by tomorrow. Okay. You can note down these questions and okay. Okay, Asya? Okay. I will check your work in the loose sheets by tomorrow. Just note down the question. I hope that today's lecture